Hello.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you decide to tune in.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlethems,
Boys and girls, children of all ages.
welcome back to another episode of Shooting the Shit with Beefy
and Bobby.
Bobby.
Beefy.
What day is it?
Today, the date?
Mm-hmm.
September 15th at the time
September
of recording.
15th? What are we celebrating today?
Today, there's a whole spiel. Oh, shut up, Siri. Today, we celebrate. I love looking at the national days and seeing what is celebrated every day because every day does have something.
Ironically enough, yeah.
And it's usually a weird amalgamation of things.
Whether it's nationally celebrated or whether it's, just a bunch of people online just picking days and being like, this is what we're going to do today.
Yeah. So
what are we celebrating
September 15th is recognized as National Cheese Toast Day.
National Cheese Toast Day.
So like a grilled cheese.
Cool.
And
love that. I love me a grilled cheese.
National Double Cheeseburger Day.
Ooh. Oh, I could go for a double
It's a big foodie day.
Yeah.
Also National Linguine Day.
Linguine.
For all those people who love pasta.
Yeah.
And it is also National Creme de Menthe Day.
Creme de menthe, what's that?
It is a mint liqueur.
Oh.
So if you want to make a minty drink.
We're getting a little spicy,
a little fancy,
a little fancy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And National Tackle Kids Cancer Day.
Yes.
Which obviously no kid should ever have to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
But
nobody period should ever have to go through that. But especially on September 15th.
Right.
Kids
Certainly
especially, yeah. But
those are the days.
Robbie, we forgot one really important. Well, we forgot two really important things.
We did.
We forgot National Felt Hat Day.
Oh my God! Yes, it is
National Felt Hat Day. So everybody, grab your fezzes so that we can celebrate National Felt Hat Day. But I think we should add to the national holiday.
Should we?
Yeah. As of September 15th, 2023. This marks the end of Shooting the Shit Season 3.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
We have come so far.
We truly have.
I can't believe that, roughly a year ago.
Yeah.
We said.
Oh my God! Wait.
Yeah.
It was a little over a year ago, right? Because
the
first episode went up on the 12th. Yeah.
Wow.
So a year and
3 days.
3 days we have been shooting the shit and posting it live.
Look at us.
Look at us go.
Who would have thought?
Graduated school. Not me.
Not me. Thank you.
Graduated school. Started the podcast. Talked to a whole lot of people. And just we've been going on since then. And I'm very proud of the work that we've put in.
Dude, this is not only is it like something that makes us proud. I know it makes a lot of other people proud.
Yeah.
And it's just fun.
It is fun.
Are you kidding me?
It really is fun.
I can never say that doing a podcast is not fun.
Exactly. I've always wanted to have a podcast. We talk about my attempts at making a podcast before, but it has never felt like this. And I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm so not gonna get emotional right now. But I'm so grateful for the podcast because we went through some really hard times in the past, and there was always one thing that always stayed true, and that was this and our friendship.
Oh, now I'm going to get emotional. Stop
don't,
it.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
That's not what we're here for.
I'm just, Bobby.
Beefy.
I'm so grateful for you.
Bro, I'm going to say it. I love you.
I love you. I love you.
This is great.
No homo.
No. Okay, bringing it back to middle school. I didn't think we had to say that.
But yes, folks, it is the season 3 finale. So with that, we have some really important news to tell you guys.
Oh, big things are on the horizon.
Big things are on the horizon, and you may be thinking, is this the end of Shooting the Shit with Beefy and Bobby? Hell no!
No!
Absolutely not. Actually, this might just be the beginning.
This is simply the beginning.
Yep. We have a lot of really big things planned for not only Shooting the Shit, but you cinephiles may be in tune for
you movie lovers.
a soon to be podcast, possibly. Who
Maybe.
knows?
I think so.
Hey, you never know. Maybe one day it might just pop up. Who knows?
We'll see.
Who knows? We'll see.
So keep your eyes and ears open.
Absolutely.
Should we just tell them? We teased them enough.
I think we've teased them enough. Bobby, would you like to announce the name of our brand new podcast?
Only with a drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am proud to announce on the horizon. I'm really milking this one.
Yeah.
New podcast coming out from Beefy and Bobby. Flicks and Feedback. Woo! Diplo air horns.
Yet another movie podcast.
Yeah. One might say, is there one too many? I don't know.
No,
but
I don't think there's ever one too many. But we are certainly going to put our own little Beefy and Bobby twist on it. So yeah, we'll be doing movie reviews of movies coming out, movies that have been around for many, many years, and giving our own personal opinions and, giving some fun facts about the movies that we do know. And then finding out the fun facts about the movies yet to come. So whether or not the SAG-AFTRA strikes will have an effect on it, who knows? But until then, look forward to the newest podcast coming from us, Flicks and Feedback.
Yeah, and do send us recommendations.
Oh,
let us
please,
know
absolutely.
what movies you like, what genres you want us to talk about, episode ideas, please.
Yeah, absolutely. And also some more news coming from the Shooting the Shit world. We have recap episodes on the horizon. So be on the lookout for a season 1, 2, and 3 recap.
All of them.
We'll be looking back at some of our fondest moments of recording each season. Each season's getting its own episode, and we're going to chat, give some behind-the-scenes info on what it was like talking to our guests and building the podcast from the ground up and, giving our experiences along for a ride.
Yeah, because, hey, what is life if not talking to other people, sharing experiences?
Exactly.
Because that's really what we're here to do.
We're here to shoot the shit. That being said, Bobby.
Beefy?
What is something that you have wanted to do on this podcast that we haven't done yet?
What if we start cooking?
Start cooking?
Start baking.
Yeah?
Dude, sometimes, God rest her soul, I think my grandmother's soul takes over my body sometimes because I'll go to the store and I'll just buy the baking supplies.
Yeah.
So I think we should do a live record from the kitchen one day while we make some good food.
That's a great idea. We should definitely do that. We should also do I want to do more live shows,
Dude,
like
I
on
wanna
location
go live
shows.
So bad.
Going somewhere maybe like Providence or Boston somewhere and just taking our shit, packing it up and just hitting up like a park or like an open outlet or somewhere, and just chatting with random people passing by. And
I love seeing not episodes, but videos of people who you ever see those usually on TikTok, but it's come up to the mic and tell your deepest, darkest secret, something like that. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that's a great idea. We should do that. Something along those lines. Getting to know even just strangers, because we need to expand our repertoire of people. We covered a lot of people in the past couple of seasons, and now that we're graduated from school, we're not going to have as ease of access to people as much. So,
but luckily, while we were at school, we learned how to network the shit out of anything. So I know between the two of us, we've got plenty of people that we could call.
100%.
And people who would like to be on the pod.
So we'll keep shooting the shit as more of like an interview kind of format, like a talk show, like a Saturday, not Saturday Night Live, but like a late night
talk show.
Late night talk show, and we'll keep that. And then, who knows? Maybe Flicks and Feedback will only be another stepping stone to something else.
Oh, for sure.
So
big time.
We shall see. We shall see.
But yeah, that's what the future's looking like for us.
I'm excited.
Dude, I can't wait.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's been a lot of fun, and I can only imagine, where we can go from here because we need a space,
dude.
We could really use like a studio. I want to start reaching out to people and seeing if like we can like a business that's already there that has a room they don't use.
Someone that likes us.
Somebody that likes us, hopefully. Maybe. Because big ideas. But.
As much as I love recording in our living rooms or on location, I want a studio. Someplace that we can really call home. Yeah. Where like we can just go an office. We can go into the office one day. Oh, that's a dream.
Yeah.
Not going to get emotional.
No. But we have a lot of big dreams and a lot of big ideas, and with time, only time will tell.
Exactly, man.
That we'll get there, and I know we'll get there.
Oh, of course,
100%. I know we will.
If we're already working this hard, and this dude, and like we had said, we're completing one year of this. Who knows where we'll be in 4? Yeah. In 10 years.
Yeah,
bruh.
3 seasons in 1 year, dude.
We
are going to be ahead of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. They put out like a season like a year maybe. So we will be well ahead of the curve. So looking forward to that for sure.
Enough about the future. You want to live in the moment a little bit?
Let's live in the moment. Let's do what we do best. Let's shoot the shit.
So we have our recurring segments. We've done draft picks. We've done the
tier
national days
and the national days. Yeah.
But this one, we're gonna start a new one.
We're gonna try something new
on the season finale.
Yeah. Trying something new on the very last episode.
Let's go.
Let's just hope that this one spikes our ratings.
Well, folks, if you are not living under a rock, if you're scrolling the TikTok,
everybody's scrolling.
Everyone
the TikTok.
is.
I was at actually sidebar. I was at a restaurant bar the other day, and an older gentleman, probably around like 60s, 70s, maybe. He was like, "Oh, the other day I was scrolling on TikTok."
No way.
Like, you?
He knows.
He knows.
Wow.
They're learning.
They're learning.
So.
But
as you were saying.
It's a little bit of a trend, but it's just so funny to think about. Today, we are going to be talking about and sharing what we think would kill a Victorian child.
Now, as we know, there is a lot in our world.
Oh, yeah.
So the idea is, if we went back in a time machine, what would we bring back from our time period to a Victorian child's home and give it to them, and then they would immediately
pass away. They wouldn't be able to comprehend it.
Yes. Or I also like the idea of going back in time, grabbing a Victorian child, kidnapping a Victorian child, bringing it to our time, and then just like shoving them somewhere and just seeing how fast they disintegrate.
They wouldn't know what to do.
No, they would not know what to do.
But
so we're gonna play this as like a little game style. So Robbie and I have compiled a list of 10 things we believe would absolutely decimate a Victorian child. And we are going to go back and forth, and we're going to say to one another our lists one by one. But the other person cannot laugh.
Try not to laugh.
Edition. So, would you like to rock, paper, scissors for who goes first?
Sure. And
like gentlemen.
Like gentlemen. And ready? And 1, 2, 3, go. No, fuck! I fucked it up. 1, 2, 3, go. Dude. Oh,
I
you got me.
you.
Okay.
I'll go first. Okay.
Hold on. I need to, because this is
it's
so funny.
We have to make searing eye contact the whole time.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me. Don't look at me. Stop. Because I'm one of those guys where. See,
He's already laughing. He's already laughing. He can't. Okay, we don't have to look at each other. But God, it's still gonna. I swear.
Yeah.
I love my list.
It's
gonna be really hard.
I have a feeling your list is just better than mine.
Because like,
okay.
I love the ones where it's like a scenario rather than just like an item.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I went more scenario-y.
I've got more things.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Beefy, take it away.
Eating at a Margaritaville.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Also, R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett.
R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. Moment of silence. Thank you. I'm going to start off strong. Any Renaissance festival. They wouldn't know what to do.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Although I would argue that Victorian people are more accustomed to a Renaissance style.
You think
than,
so?
Than we are. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Huh.
I like it though. I like it. That was good. That almost got me because I just thought of a little orphan boy just walking around being like, "Mother, why are there wizards?"
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You can laugh at your own. That's okay.
Okay.
Listening to "I'm Just Ken" from the Barbie movie.
His brain would melt out of his ears.
Yeah. Arguably, it's a really good song though.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. One black ice air freshener.
That was good. That was good. That almost got me because you know why?
Yeah.
I have one in my car right now.
It smells so good.
Yeah. Taking a ride on Soarin' at Epcot.
That I'm impressed that you. That's a good one. Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In Automaton, he wouldn't. Not only he wouldn't know how to play it, he would it would melt his brain. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm good. Ooh, sorry. I think the automaton is hilarious.
It's one of my.
It is
I love
such
it.
a goofy instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway, going off of your Renaissance Fair one,
Mm-hmm.
the scent of a comic convention.
Oh, that one. Wow.
It's pretty rancid.
Stop.
It's pretty rancid.
It's potent. Not a thing. Not an experience. Simply Jack Black. Anything that man does. You laugh. Just laugh. Let it out. Let it out.
God damn it. Just anything Jack Black does. Oh my God. Let them listen to any Tenacious D
song.
And they'd fucking explode.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Can you imagine a Victorian kid listening to Fuck Her Gently?
Oh man.
Oh my God.
It's a good one.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
No, that was good. I'll give you a point for that one.
Thank you.
Okay. A Coney Island hot dog with the works.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it would. With
Coney
the works.
sauce, mustard, raw white onion,
yeah.
Done. Even the smell would be enough to put him in a coma.
Yeah.
Isn't that how this trend started? It was just like what would put in
a coma.
Yeah, a coma.
Yeah.
How did it end up being like killing? That's so sad.
I don't know.
Anyway,
man, but it's funny.
Yeah. Moving on.
Hold on, I gotta look at my list. All right. Depending on which chain of pretzels you prefer, but I'm going with an Auntie Anne's pretzel.
Which one? In what style?
A Victorian child would not be able to handle the pizza bites.
Nope. That's exactly what I was thinking. The pizza bites.
I love them though.
That was good. That was good. It would, the pizza bites specifically with the jalapeno cheese dip.
Don't get me started.
Yeah. That was good though.
Thank you.
A lot of food ones. I like the food ones.
Yeah.
The food ones are funny. The amount of cream cheese they put on bagels in New York.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Even I'm a little like taken aback sometimes because like I feel like they literally just like cut it out of the container and then just put the slice like right on it. Like
they measure with their hearts.
yeah.
They measure with their hearts.
Yeah, exactly.
Ready for the next one?
I am.
The Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg cage fight.
Just like them watching the fight.
Put them next to Joe Rogan on commentary.
That's it. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that got me.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. That was good. Putting the kid next to Joe Rogan during that fight. Yeah, absolutely. A game of Quiplash.
Yeah. That's a good one. And
where every answer has the word "come" in it.
It's the only way to
It's
play.
the only
Quiplash.
way to play. It's the only way to play.
It's so funny because while we were taking the time to put together our answers, I had thought about putting Jackbox games as a whole.
Yep. I miss those games. They're so fun.
They didn't go away.
I know, but like the ease of playing them with other people. Like my family doesn't like to play them, so
yeah,
it is what it is.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think this one's kind of a given, but a singular Adderall.
A single Adderall.
He'd get all his chores done.
Yeah, yeah.
And more.
Like if they were like weren't kids made like chimney sweepers, he would be
probably.
employee of the month.
Oh my God, yeah.
If he had an Adderall,
He'd do the whole city.
yeah, the whole city.
One shift.
Yeah, in one shift, exactly. That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
You ready?
Yeah.
3 more. You got 3 more?
I do not.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any more.
Oh, you don't have any more?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just gonna.
You can rattle them off
yeah, I'm
because
just gonna rattle
I
them
like
off, yeah.
yours.
A cast party.
Oh! Oh my God!
For those of you who are not involved in theater,
Oh my
a
God.
cast party after a show,
After
the run of a
yeah.
show, is so rancid.
Wild.
They are especially in college. Like my high school ones weren't bad.
No, those are fun.
The college ones, those are in the
Yeah.
memory bank for sure.
Oh yeah. Hit me.
A bar mat shot.
Oh. I think that would kill me.
Yeah.
like fuck the Victorian child. That's killing me.
Yeah.
That's taking me out.
For
of
those
the
of you that
fucking
don't
knees.
know, a bar mat shot is when you take the bar mat that they use to put like glasses on to pour the alcohol on, and you take all of that liquid that's in it, pour it into a shot glass, and it's like a mixture of like a million different liquids. They didn't clean it the
They
night
did not
before.
clean it.
Like it's nasty. I've never done one. I don't plan on
Never
doing
will.
one.
I'm good.
So yeah.
Don't need to do it.
All right, last one.
Yeah.
This one's a little topical, but I'm fine with it flopping. Watching The Wizard of Oz timed with Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd.
I hear that it's quite an experience.
Have you done it?
No.
Oh, you got to do it.
I gotta do it?
You got to do it. Cuz like some of it like really matches up, but it's
Really?
just like watching the film in like really quiet volume but like blasting the music. Oh,
Interesting.
it's such an experience.
Interesting.
Such an experience. I did it sober too.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Interesting.
Anyways, that was what would kill a Victorian child / what would put a Victorian child in a coma. You had some good ones. Jack Black fucking murdered me.
I thought about that one in the moment.
That was good.
Thank you.
Was good. No,
I think the only other one I had on the list, because I had more. I just don't think that they would kill a Victorian child. Mm-hmm. Or like you had said, I'm not Ken enough, or I'm not Knuff.
Yeah.
However the fuck you say it. I'm sorry I didn't see it yet.
Oh, you still haven't seen it?
No, I haven't had time to go to the movies.
Oh, yeah, that's
sorry.
True. No, you're good. You know the song though.
Of course, yeah. I've heard the song.
I'm just kidding. When I see love, she sees a friend. Yeah. I also that can be interchangeable with Ryan Gosling singing "Push" by Matchbox 20. Yeah. But you know what was so funny about that is Haley and I went to the Matchbox 20 concert.
Right.
And then the day after, we saw the Barbie movie for the first time. And we didn't know that Push was in the Barbie movie. So we were just sitting there like, we heard this last night.
Yeah.
We had no idea. I genuinely, I couldn't have predicted it.
That's a funny coincidence.
Yeah. Could not have predicted it. So, but yeah. Good shit.
We don't have any other bits planned.
No.
Folks, this is raw. This is live. This is raw and uncut.
This is as shooting the shit as it gets.
Yeah. Sometimes we have things planned. Not all the time, though.
No.
What's happened in the news lately, though? I mean, do you want to talk about the Mexico City?
Yeah, I was gonna
alien
say
hearing?
Mexico City having the aliens.
Mm-hmm. And I know we talked about the U.S. congressional hearing.
Yes.
Because that was insane.
Mm-hmm.
But man, and Mexico decided to follow it up. Whether or not they did it because of us doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I'll give them a point. They one-upped us.
Yeah.
They brought out bodies. Supposedly, allegedly.
Yeah, supposed bodies. Mm-hmm. I would like to see if they can cut them open and see if there's like skeleton underneath it, because like, you know, I saw a TikTok and it was like, if they're not real, why would they pick the most stereotypical looking alien?
I'm with you on that one.
You know,
because we did talk about it a little bit before recording.
If they really wanted us to believe it, I feel like they would have picked something that looks completely different. Mm-hmm. But no, they picked the most ET looking things, you know. So maybe they are real, but I would argue if they're real, then that just proves that we've known this whole time,
right?
That's what they look like, and that's how, because when you think of an alien, what do you think of? The fucking green upside down teardrop head with the black eyes and the tiny nose and the straight line mouth. Like, that's what I think of, at least. Yeah. But I would honestly argue like xenomorphs and like or just humans. Like Avatar type motherfuckers.
We're aliens.
Like, yeah.
Bro. When you think about it, in the grand scheme of things,
we are aliens to other universes and galaxies.
Yeah. Which is like weird to think about because like somehow we're in this form.
Yeah. But I think we also talked about this in another episode in like season 2 or season 1, where it was like, if our space dust made us this way.
Oh, yeah.
Then why can't the same space dust have created this somewhere else?
No, that's
completely different.
It's a great theory.
Yeah, completely different scenarios, but you know, why wouldn't they look like us as well if the same event, i.e. the Big Bang, created us? Why can't they do it a trillion light years away, you know?
Right.
That's just my theory.
No matter when, where, however many light years away, there is other life. There has to be.
100%.
Whether or not they're up to par with us in terms of like civilization and like quality of life, if I guess that's what I'll say. There's just no way.
Yeah.
We're the only ones.
Exactly.
And respectfully, listeners, if you believe that we are the only ones, the only life form in the universe and the galaxy, I disagree with you. Believe what you want to believe.
Go listen to Pillow Talkin' by Lil
Yes,
Dicky.
sir.
And you'll be proved otherwise, just like we were when we first listened to it. When was the first time you listened to that song?
I remember I did not become familiar with Lil Dicky until probably middle of high school.
I was listening to him in middle school. Yeah.
And my friend was like, you ever listen to this song? And it was Pillow Talkin', and I was like, no.
Was that your first Lil Dicky song?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm just pillow talking with a bitch. Hey.
Oh my god.
Such a good one.
And it's so long
it's
too.
It's a movie.
Oh, it's like
you ever see
so good.
Yeah, I showed you've seen the music video, right?
Oh, I love the music video. That was the first thing that I saw. It was I didn't just listen to the song, I watched the whole video. My cousin showed it to me, and she was like, "Oh, this is a great video. You got to watch it." And my mom walks in and she's like, "What the hell are you guys watching?" Of course, it was like at the very beginning when it shows them having sex. And they were just like, "Oh, it ends. It's just a video." And she was like, "Okay." But oh man, he's so underrated in the game too.
He really is.
But I haven't seen Dave.
You gotta watch Dave.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Is
so
it
funny.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I've told you to watch it on another episode because
Yeah.
Andrew Santino's in it too.
Yes. Oh,
He plays like his
Love
roommate
him.
and his manager.
love him.
And it's a good episode.
I was listening to Bad Friends today, actually. Him and Bobby Lee's podcast. It's so good. So good.
I have 2 questions.
I have 2 answers, hopefully.
Wonderful. In spirit of just shooting the shit, what is your dream podcast to be a guest on? Because you have had the opportunity. You were featured on Thank You Places.
Yes. And we're going to get them in on season 4.
Yes.
They were supposed to be our finale, but
yeah.
it just didn't work out time-wise,
That's okay.
unfortunately. But yeah, so that's such a good question. Do you want to ask your other question first, or is it a one by one?
The other one, it's for both of us. Is who's your dream guest?
Okay,
for the podcast.
That is a great question. So
going back to future plans.
Yeah. So favorite podcast that I would want to be on, I have to give it to Two Bears.
Yeah,
because Tom and Bert,
it's such an easy answer.
They're so good, and they're not only are they so good at podcasting, but just comedy
they're just
in general.
So funny.
They're just so naturally funny.
Yeah,
it actually kind of pisses me off because I'm like, I want to be that funny.
I can't do. They breathe and I laugh.
Yep.
It's to have the ability to talk as well as they do and to just be as funny as they do. But hey, we'll get there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're
funny in our own right.
Oh my God, we're funny.
We have a very niche comedy, but it's there. It's there.
But yeah.
How about you?
I definitely agree with Two Bears. And just almost any of the comedians shows. Don't make me out to be a Giga Chad for this one, but to be on the Joe Rogan Experience.
You can't argue that it is literally the best podcast.
It is
the most popular podcast.
It is. It's the biggest podcast in the world right now.
You can't argue it. So, and I'm not gonna judge you because I would want to be on it too.
Yeah, it's right up there. Nothing against Logan Paul. I don't think I'd want to be on Impulsive.
Yeah.
But definitely, I would love to sit at the table with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Smoke a joint.
Yep.
Come on, man. Too easy.
Joe Rogan and somebody else. Joe Rogan, Joey Diaz. And us on the Joe Rogan Experience because I fucking love
those
Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz.
He has to be one of the funniest motherfuckers out there.
I'll say it. He's the funniest motherfucker out there.
Arguably, he is definitely the funniest motherfucker out there because he's just he's this guy from New Jersey, and
he's lived such a life.
He's lived such a life.
Whenever I cannot skip any video of him I see.
Yes.
Because
he's all over TikTok.
He's all over TikTok, and I know he's gonna be saying the wildest shit.
Yep.
You watched The Cabin with Bert Kreischer, right?
I love The Cabin.
That episode,
yeah,
where they butcher the fucking emu, and
I gotta rewatch that one because that was a good
so
one.
Good.
Yeah.
And it's so It's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out
like The Cabin.
Joey.
I wish he made more of it.
Me too.
I want there to be more of The Cabin because like he did have like Bert the Conqueror as like a
Right.
show.
I
and I
actually
think
never watched it.
Me neither.
Mm.
I wasn't big into like Discovery Channel when it was out.
I think it was Travel Channel. Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
And I think the Cabin is like a good substitute
Right.
for
I
that
agree.
because it's basically the same formula. It's just more compressed into his own little world rather than him being on national television and stuff like that, which I kind of prefer. Not everybody needs to have their own like national TV show, but if you got a Netflix special and it's got a couple of really good episodes, you're banking.
You're good. That's
Banking.
so good. But yeah.
But for a guest to have on our podcast. Oh my God! There's so many people, and it's gonna change like day to day.
Right. I mean, like I've got my all-time answer.
Really?
Yeah.
You have an all-time answer?
Yes. Like one guest that no matter when, how, I don't care how far we have to go, I'll make it happen.
Who?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh,
Bro.
God.
And like I had thought about it like while we were talking about like the space stuff.
Yeah.
But bro, just because he could talk about so much stuff and I wouldn't understand most of it.
Not only is he like super duper smart, but like he's also just a really nice dude.
Yeah. And like he is probably the only one I would let talk to me about my mortality. Because like like I don't want to die.
Yeah, I know.
But to
Nobody
him,
does.
But to him, like he's just so nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
It's like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It happens to all of us. It is what it is, bro.
It is what it is. Fuck it, we ball.
Yes, sir. But yeah, no.
I agree. His episodes of the Joe Rogan podcast are always a good time. But a guest to have on our podcast, somebody who's like done a lot, somebody who's like, God, that's such a tough answer.
It's a big question.
I would have to say like, oh my God, I'm trying to think of like Steven Tyler.
Oh,
like a rock star who has like a super
star.
like Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Like I feel like one of those guys, like an '80s rock star who like peaked in the '80s and is now like still performing to this day.
Yeah.
Like somebody who like, or
Nikki Sixx.
Yes, like somebody who's just done it all and it lives to tell the tale. Mick Mars.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, Nikki Sixx has literally died.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my God, Mick Mars. What a yeah. Oh, speaking of like Motley Crue, Tommy Lee? Or no, sorry. What's his name? The drummer.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah, okay, I'm not dumb. Yeah.
What about him?
Have him on the fucking
have him on
the podcast.
100%. He actually might be the person to have on the podcast because he's the only one who didn't, like, at least in the dirt, they didn't show it in the dirt, but like he didn't have too much of like a tragic like background or like a tragic end. So, talking to him and like his wife, his ex-wife and like, oh my God, it would be.
They made a show about him and Pamela.
Yeah.
Pam and Tommy.
Yeah, I still need to watch that too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's Sebastian Stan, right?
Sebastian Stan playing Tommy Lee.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he would be awesome to have because if he did half of the shit that they talked about in the dirt,
oh my God,
it would be like 2 hours long.
I'll sit down with like any of these big stars for 2-3 hours and just listen.
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I mean, he's kind of someone's been in my room and stolen my beers. Like he's a bit off the rocker right now, but like peak Ozzy Osbourne talking about all the shit he did, like the bat.
Yeah.
Like you got to talk about the bat.
I can't fathom it to this day. Oh my god.
He was an animal, dude. He was an animal. That would actually this just came to my mind too. Is like watching The Dirt with Motley Crue, and then them just being like, "Yeah, that happened." How accurate is that? And they're like to the T.
To the
T.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot could not be talked about of what they actually did.
There's definitely NDAs signed.
But like what they did show, that was a lot.
That and just like what everyone knows about Motley Crue, they were animals.
You know who like
lifestyle.
Isn't super talked about but really should be talked about a lot because they may be like the most like theatrical and hardest rockers of all time? Kiss. Oh my god. Gene Simmons. Yeah. They've been through a couple of members, but at least Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons are still the original two members. So talking about them and like getting to know their like backstory of like the makeup and
they've always done their own makeup.
Yeah,
all of them.
I love that video. I see that video come up a couple of times on my For You page, and I just love watching Gene Simmons do his makeup. It's so funny. But yeah, like all of those rock stars, dude. They've lived such lives, and those were that was the music I grew up listening to. You know, after doing Rock of Ages and hearing all of the music that I grew up listening to, and actually like performing it myself was huge. So like talking to rock stars would feel like a dream come true to me for sure, 100%.
I totally agree. Getting any rock star, any 80s, 90s, or any newer rock stars.
I feel like Nickelback would be great to talk to
I
as
was
well.
just thinking Chad Kroeger, just because, you know, as memey as it is, I've always been a fan
They got good
of
songs.
Nickelback.
They got great songs. Also, I know we mentioned it, but, you know, R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. I feel like he also would have been a great person to talk to.
Dude. Yeah,
I would love to put on Escape to Margaritaville, like at Little Theater or something, and do like a tribute to Jimmy Buffett. That'd be really, really cool.
That'd be great.
Because I play his songs at my gigs, so it's like I've known him, and my family loves Jimmy Buffett. I have friends, family friends who also really love Jimmy Buffett.
How can you not love Jimmy?
Yeah, exactly. He's the the white dad anthem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All of the memorabilia surrounding like Margaritaville, it looks a little cheesy, but like there's definitely people who really do appreciate it and love that style of living. I've never just been one for the beach though, so I think that might be why I'm a little turned off by it. But hey, to each their own.
I love a margarita.
Yeah, I will drink a marg, so I can go to Margaritaville.
Let's go to Margaritaville.
I won't go to the beach at Margaritaville.
No, I can skip that.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, folks. I believe this is the finale. I know it is the finale of season 3.
Yeah, I really hate to say it, but you know, season 3. I think we got to put it in the books, and you know, let's start fresh.
Let's plan season 4.
Let's plan season 4. Let's bring out flicks and feedback, and let's hit the ground running, Bobby.
Yes, sir.
I think we're in a really good spot, and I think, like I said, you know, I say it all the time, we can only go up from here. So thank you all so much for the past year of shooting the shit. We have been so grateful and so appreciative of our guests, our listeners,
all of our listeners,
the support, the people who have helped us grow, the people who are always there to stand by us and support us no matter what, because, you know, life happens. And, you know, as long as we can come back here, listen to us every other Monday, and shoot the shit for a little while. Yeah. That's all we could ever really ask for.
Take our minds off the crazy world. Take your mind off of anything you got going on.
Give you a good 50-minute window to drive to work, drive home from work, and listen to us shoot the shit and be a couple of goofballs for a couple minutes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all so much. We really appreciate it.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. And Beefy and Bobby will return. And with that,
this has been an episode of Shooting the Shit with Beefy
and Bobby. Thanks for listening to another episode of Stswbnb.
If you haven't already, you can follow us and stay up to date with all the latest episodes on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Also, be sure to check out our merch shop, currently on redbubble.com/STSWBNB.
And if you or someone you know wants to shoot the shit with us or be on our new artist hour, go fill out our guest forms in our bios.